2011 Camaro 2SS RS. So what the 2SS means, it is the second tier of the SS trim, which gives you the leather interior, the heated seats, the Bluetooth controls, gives you the heads-up display, which you have to be sitting in the driver's seat in order to see, but we can show you in a little later video. Then the RS package gives you the halo eyes, as everybody says, the HID headlights, gives you the little slightly darker tinted tail lights. The SS badge goes from white to red to signify the car is RS equipped. This one is a convertible with a 6-speed manual transmission. It's the TR6060 from Tremec, arguably one of the better 6-speed manual transmissions to come out of Tremec. It's powered by the 426 horsepower LS3, puts out 420 foot-pounds of torque. It's a lot of fun. This one actually has the Hurst short shifter as well, so it gives you a little bit more fun. We're in a little bit of traffic right now. Can't go too fast. These cars are a blast to drive. 5th Gen Camaro was reintroduced actually in 2008. Became famous in the Transformers movies with Shia LaBeouf, and officially hit the market in 2010. People started taking delivery in mid-2009 that put the pre-orders in. This was a 2011 model, so between 2010 and 2011 they did a few upgrades. The heads-up display was the biggest one, the most notable. And then after that they started doing a couple other renditions of the 5th Gen Camaro. And then 6th Gen Camaro came out in 2016, and then as we know, 2024 was the last year for the Camaro. Have to wait and see what happens, but everyone ranted and raved about these ones because they were a blast from the past, so to speak. As you notice, a lot of the retro styling inside the interior kind of takes you back to the 1st Gen Camaro. The looks were modeled after the 1st Gen Camaro with a little bit of the 2nd Gen Camaro mixed in there. One of my favorite things, I personally own one of these cars, one of my favorite things about them is the retro gauges. They look very, very old school, you know, circular pattern, you know, it's analog, it's not digital, which is awesome. They even paid homage to the 4-pot cluster in the center console. This one has your oil pressure, your oil temp, your trans temp, as well as your voltage for your battery. Even the control knobs are pretty cool, kind of old school looking. This does have an AM, FM radio, CD player, Bluetooth. If you wanted to go ahead and connect your iPhone or Android. Obviously, I love the heads-up display. I can see that we're not exceeding the speed limit currently, which is what we always recommend. Don't ever break the speed limit. But very, very fun car to drive, very smooth. We've got the top down, all the windows down, and we can converse just fine. What'd you say, Harrison?
Oh yeah. That's not bad at all.
This particular car is equipped with American Racing 20-inch wheels with brand new tires all around. It's been lowered 1 inch on VMR springs, and this one is equipped with a cold air intake. So pick up a couple horsepower there, and definitely a more aggressive look. Definitely hugs the road a lot better being lowered an inch. And as you'll see in an outside video here shortly, it's a lot more aggressive looking with the aftermarket wheels. We'll get on it here a little bit so you can see what it's like. Like I said, a lot of fun to drive. That V8, that LS3, it's arguably one of the best LS motors ever made. It's put in anything from Ford Mustangs to older cars. We've had actually quite a few resto mods come through with the LS3. It's just such a good, well-balanced motor. This one with 426 horsepower. Man, it's a ton of fun. Not going to get you in a lot of trouble, but boy, are you going to put a smile on your face every time you drive this thing. And as I had mentioned, this one's got the Hurst shifter, which makes it a bit more sporty. Very easy to drive still. It's not so short that you feel like you're driving a exotic race car or anything like that. great. Visibility on these cars, despite what everyone says, it's really not bad. You just have to set up your mirrors correctly, just like any car. You got a pretty good rear view mirror. Side view mirrors are ample enough to see behind you, and plenty of visibility out the front. If I can get a little volume going. And then you got the steering wheel controls as well. Control your radio. So you can always have your hands on the steering wheel at all times. Leather wrapped steering wheel. Also, let's talk about the steering wheel. Very retro looking steering wheel. There was actually a lot of argument in the forums when they came out with the 2012. They redesigned the steering wheel, and a lot of people were kind of upset because they liked the retro steering wheel. So in the forums, a lot of people will actually switch the steering wheel back to the 2010-2011 version just because of how cool it looks. And it was unique to only the Camaro.